A very pleasant good day, my beloved brothers and sisters in Christ and outside of the body of Christ. Well, once again, this is your Christian brother Eric Braxton speaking to you all from his beloved country, Trinidad and Tobago, the land of my nativity, the land of my birth, Trinidad and Tobago, this wonderful island country that is in the Blue Caribbean Sea in the month of October 2019, responding to my two atheist brothers from Texas, Houston, Texas, Don Baker, Baker, and Matt, let me spell his name, Matt, I spell his last, M-A-T-T, his first name Matt, his last name is Dillahunty. One of the caller, Michael, calling and saying that he do not believe the I think it's the 14th chapter of Isaiah that they were Lucifer, how thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning. I just want to say, and Matt was saying he don't care about Lucifer, whether Lucifer exists or not. He said it's a fictitious story. I just want you to know, Matt and Don Baker, and all of your atheist friends, colleagues in the atheist community in Texas and throughout the rest of the international community and the world, that Lucifer is real and he exists. And whether you deny the existence of Lucifer, who becomes Satan the devil, you will not change that he is still real. I know he is real because I accept it by faith, and I know he's real, and all the angels God created is real. You will not change that, because these angels was created before the universe, the physical universe, the moon and stars planet, and it was created before mankind. This is a teaching of the scriptures. And all the evil spirits in Jesus' 3.5 years ministry, if you read the 4 synopsis gospel, he went casting out evil spirit out of people. All these evil spirits haven't died. They are still in existence, and you will not change that. These spirits really exist. And even now we have Catholic priests and many other true men of God who cast out evil spirit out of people. Go and ask them, they will test the fact that evil spirit exists, and you will not change that. These spirits is alive, and they is alive because they is immortal supernatural beings, so God created them. You will not change that, Matt and Don Baker. You will deny the evidence in front of you. Lucifer is real. You read them throughout the gospel, and you read them in the Old Testament, and you read about Lucifer in the book of Revelation, and he's also mentioned in the epistles also of Paul and Peter and James. Yes, and you will not change that. You will not change that. That's a reality about it. Because on the show you are mocking, you do not accept the believe in the existence of God. You don't believe in the existence of Lucifer, because you are saying that the whole Bible is a book of fiction, is a book of lies. My dear friend, according to your understanding, if the Bible is a book of fiction, it seems like you is a college boy or university graduate. I think might be wrong, but if you are that, well, you say the book is a book of Bible is a book of fiction. Well, take 1,000 empty blank piece of paper, page with pen, and go and try to produce one like it. And I show you will not able to produce a book like the Bible. I am telling you that whether you take 1,000 years, you will be able to do it. What you're saying is a book of fiction. Book of fiction? No, my friend. Millions of people accepting the Bible every day and accepting it as the word of God, and accepting it by faith and its teaching, and they are transforming their life and making them holy, righteous, good people of God, that God created us to be. A lot of criminals and murderers and abusers and pedophiles and homosexual and lesbians have converted their life and accept Christ and the word of God, and they are no more getting themselves involved in homosexuality, lesbianism. They are no more bandits and thieves, because Christ have transformed their life, because Christ is working them, and Christ is true, and they are now holy, righteous, good people of God, and they are in the community, Christians. That is how God in Christ, and they believe in God, and they're preaching the gospel and telling others about Christ, and they are winning souls for Jesus Christ, because the Bible said in the book of Proverbs, "See that winning souls is wise." But you You are denying that God doesn't exist and Satan exists. What you are doing is not noble, decent, and good. By you telling people God doesn't exist, you want everybody in the world to become an atheist. Well, I want to set an example for you, Matt. Baker and Matt. Don and Matt. Which part in the district that you all are living in Texas? Leave your windows and your house open and your garage open and your car open with money and gold and diamonds in it, and go and take a trip in Jamaica. The boat all you spend a month a day and come back. And if it's only atheist people like yourself who is ungodly and unrighteous, because to serve God you have to be holy and righteous. If you're an atheist and you're not serving God, then you cannot be holy and righteous and good, because God is a holy and righteous good God. You read the book from Genesis to Revelation, show you that. And if you live if you live an atheist life and you do not believe in God, then you cannot be holy and righteous. You see, my brothers and sisters. Now, so these atheist people, this is just an example. So the atheist people who are living in a community who is ungodly and unrighteous, and there's a set of bandits and thieves and criminals, they will rob everything out of your house. They will take everything out of your house. And when they come back from Jamaica, your whole house will be empty. But if there's a bunch of, this is just an example now, but it's a real example. But if there's holy, righteous, good people who is Christians, who are keeping the 10 commandments that teach them thou shalt not steal, and they are living close to you, right? And there's only righteous, godly people serving God in spirit and truth, you will leave your house open, your window open with all your diamonds and pearls and jewelry, and you aren't done. Baker will go down in Barbados and spend 3 weeks or 4 weeks and come back, and everything in the house will be tack, because the Christians will be watching and make sure everything in your house tack. And when you come back, you will find everything, nothing will be missing. You know why? Because you surround yourself with holy, righteous, good people, holy, righteous, true men and women of God who are serving Jesus Christ in spirit and in truth. Nothing will be missing, because they will be keeping the commandments. Thou shalt not steal. So they won't go in your house or yard and steal anything. Now you have a choice. Which set of people you want to be with? With the righteous people who will not go in your house and thief anything that you left open and went to Jamaica or Barbados and spent 2 months? Or the atheist people who is ungodly, who are wicked and fighting and gossiping and fighting amongst themselves? They are not holy and righteous, because they are not serving that holy and righteous God as the Bible describe him to be, but they are fighting against one another. Well, leave your home open now with everything in it and go down in Barbados. You and done, Baker. When all you come back, this little Christian boy is telling you all, everything will be missing in all the house. They will empty it and thief everything out of the house. So you all have a choice now. What I'm trying to prove, I'm showing you the proof. That is the next physical evidence, the proof that God exists. You know why? Because the nature of God will be in the righteous people, but the nature of Satan will be on the ungodly people. That is the evidence to prove that God exists again. You will say that is not evidence. Eric Roxanne talking a certain nonsensical foolishness. I will flush down everything that he's saying in the toilet. Go. Yeah, but everything that's saying is true. You think carefully what I say. And you will see, because I know you're reading newspapers and the news, and you see bandits breaking in people's houses, smoking cocaine, they're addicted to drugs, and what they going and do? Thief people thing and distress people. You want them people close to you. Oh, they don't have the Holy Spirit, they're not serving God. But the Christian who is not on dope, who not on drugs, who reading the Bible and teaching other people, and he not stealing, if you have him by your house, everything will be fine. You're not missing anything. What I tell you is two nature in the people. This fella, the righteous person, have the nature of God, and that person have the nature of who? Of sin in him. That is the proof again that God exists, because the Bible talks about two nature, the nature of God, the nature of Satan. Yes. I lying. Okay, well, read the pieces of John. They talk about the children of God and the children of the devil. The children of God have the nature of God, and the children of the devil have the nature of the devil. It's true the devil did not create these people, but by they disobeying God, they following Satan. So they become Satan children. It's not that Satan make them. God make them, but since they're rebelling against God and following Satan, become Satan children. So that's why the Bible in the pieces of John term them the children of God and the children of the devil. Even Cain was before as the children of of the wicked one. In the pieces of John, Cain who of the devil. It said in the piece, Cain who of the devil and slew his own brother, when he slew him because, you understand? In the pieces of John. So you see, Satan didn't make Cain, it's God who made Cain. But he become a child of the devil in the sense that he following the ways of the devil, have the nature of the devil. That's what the Bible teach. So right there, that prove again that the scriptures is true. It's because it said in pieces of John, talk about the children of God and the children of the devil. And it said Cain was of the devil. Right? I'll read the text here. Next time when I get the Bible, I'll read it. I don't have the Bible. I have the Bible with me, but next time I'll read all the text. Right? So once again, the Bible is true. The Bible is true, my dear friend. But you all are mocking. And I want to teach you that atheist experience is not a good experience. It's not a holy, righteous, good experience. It's an ungodly experience. What I teach you is a good what I teach you is noble, good, and decent, and moral, and uplifting, and full of physical and spiritual excellence. Because I'm teaching people about God, that there's a wonderful creator, and everything that he created is diligently designed by he, and nothing cannot come from nothing. Everything comes from the creator out of his mind. He produced everything out of his mind and created fishes. All these things were stored in his mind and he manifested all the planets, all the stars. He's sustaining the universe with his power. Oh yes, he created man, Adam, and Eve. Everything is intelligently designed and genius design and supernatural design because he possesses supernatural power. He's a spirit being, a spirit person. Yes, Christ and the Father. And no Big Bang. Oh yes. Nothing cannot come from nothing. Everything had to come from something, and the universe come from God. You better believe that. God revealed himself in his words through the Bible, and he revealed himself through nature. So the physical evidence that God exists is the creation. Yes, the birds and the animals and the bees and the butcherk, it are perfectly designed by God. These designs cannot design itself. It's God that to design it. That's the physical evidence, and the physical evidence in front of all your face and all you denying it. Matt and Dan Baker, that the earth that you're walking upon, it didn't make itself. It's God designed it and make it. The sunlight that shining upon you is God make it. The rain that falling for you to drink is God thing it, send the water. And that's all the physical evidence. But you all are seeing it clearly and still denying it. Something wrong with you all fellas, and I have to teach you all that. It's simple as that. From your little Christian brother way down in Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, you all will say, well, Eric Roxanne is just talking to us rudely and he's not really teaching us. Well, that's exactly what I am teaching you all. Whether you accept it or not, that's exactly what I'm teaching you. I'm pointing out that facts to you all. Whether you all reject what I say or not, what I say still remain the truth. And the Bible is the truth. Lucifer exists. God exists. And Lucifer is real, and God is real, and all the angels is real. And none of you all will not change that. That will remain that so. Because when you was in your mother womb, Don and Matt, Lucifer and all the angels was in existence. God and all the angels was in existence. We will not change that. All the atheists cannot change that. They will live and die, live and die. And it will be that way. Because let me give you a next physical example that you all can change it. All the atheists just like you, Dan and Matt, who live in the 14th century, have lived and died. And you see Lucifer still there, God still there, the universe still there. And you all will end up in the same case like them. And you all will not change the Bible and not change the universe. And God will be there, who's the boss and control of this universe. My dear friend, I want you to know that. I want you to know that, my friend. Oh, you will have to learn that lesson the hard way in the mighty name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Shalom, peace. See you in the next video soon. Bye-bye, my friends.